how to protect your energy daily. So in terms of protecting your energy, first, I want you to think of your energy like a battery. You start your day with a full battery of energy, and depending on the actions and the things that you do throughout the day, it's going to affect how your energy is. Just like with your phones and your laptops, your battery starts full and then it goes down, and you might need to do certain things to recharge it. So in terms of protecting your energy, I've just written down a few notes that I do to protect my energy on a daily basis. First, I protect my mornings. I personally rise at 5 a.m. at this point in time, and ideally, I don't want any distractions. I practice my victory hour. I take some time to myself before thinking about other things. And just in general, having a disciplined morning routine, it doesn't really matter so much what you do. It just, all that matters is that you're doing something that's moving you forward. That's what I always say. So whether you're spending 2 hours at the laptop and it's productive, or you're spending 2 hours working on your body, or even if you're spending 2 hours in meditation, which I don't recommend, but if at least you're doing something that's benefiting you in some way, because 2 hours of meditation is a beneficial practice and helping you in some way. So I just recommend, again, I recommend time blocking as much as presence is important, and trying not to focus on time too much. In this day and age, we have to focus on time because time is what runs. So like if you wake up at 8, know exactly what you're doing between 8 and 9:30. Me personally, I do meditation, I do physical training, aerobic exercise, I do some reading. When I had longer morning routines, I'll do journaling, I'll do a full workout, but just complete depends. Whether it's hopping, I've tested and trialed so many different things, but taking time for yourself is gonna impact you profoundly. So I think it was in Australia, before their 9 to 5, they do a 5 to 9. And the 5 to 9 is just completely self-development, working on themselves, working on whatever they got going on before they devote 8 hours of their life to some business that doesn't care less about you. So putting yourself first, for me, putting God first, I read my holy text, putting God first, putting your praise first, putting your mind first, putting your health first, before focusing on anything else, it's definitely going to benefit your energy. And people are going to feel that. People can just feel somebody who focuses on themselves. And then next, I've got here, avoid purposeless meetings. So just in general, as somebody who works remotely and I'm always online, I don't really like to have meetings with people. It's not really something I want to do. So only if it's an absolute must, that I must get on camera and we must have a conversation and I must exert energy. Like this is exerting my energy. But fortunately, unless I have meetings with clients, I don't have to exert so much energy, if that makes sense. I don't want to exert so much energy. So yeah, avoid purposeless meetings. Like if you can, sending short videos, sending quick voice notes, or using AI. I use GPT a lot to just help like communicate my points. And this in the online world in general, like I said, talking drains energy. Like if you work a sales job, your energy is not going to be as high as somebody who works in compliance or someone who works in a field where you don't have to talk as much. I find somebody who prefers physical jobs, if I was in a 9 to 5, I find that builds my energy to a good extent. It means I get to skip gym. It means quite a lot of things. Social media and distractions in general drain your energy, absolutely. So if you want to protect your energy and keep your energy high, be careful of how you're using these things, especially close to the bedtime hours. And I know how difficult it is. I know how difficult it is to stop from scrolling close to bed and you're just tired and you're swamped, and it's just so easy, isn't it? It's just so easy to just flick your thumbs and just scroll up. Dopamine hit. That stuff weakens you. And if you wake up and you're not feeling rejuvenated and strong, that could be a big reason why. So distractions, TV, all of that, essentially anything you give your eyes and your attention to takes energy from you. You're giving your energy to willingly. So you have to be very careful about what you allow to influence your eye gate and your ear gate, because whatever comes in here or in here is going to influence your mind, and whatever influences your mind is going to influence your whole body. So it's going to influence your energy system. So be careful who you're giving energy to, whether it's a person, whether it's an app, whether it's whatever it is. Just be careful what you listen to, be careful what you see. Try and control those things to the best abilities. And I've written here again, create a system of high energy habits. Fasting's a high energy habit. Sounds counterintuitive again. Training in a fasted state, training in general is a high energy habit. Just doing high vibrational things like Going for a walk through the forest is high energy. Going for a walk to the beach, just going for a walk. So forget, not everyone lives in the tropics. Going for a walk outside through the park, practicing breath work. I've written in one of my notes in my Words of Wisdom book, the moment you are unaware of your breathing, you are in a state of unconsciousness. And when you breathe, for the most part, you don't focus on your breath, you just breathe. So taking time out to actually focus on your breathing. And again, there's so many practices that can help. Just watching the spider here, so many practices that can help with your consciousness. But when you are more aware of your breath, you increase your consciousness and your present moment awareness. And that's high energy. So, and I've just written here, every day is a battle to protect your energy. And that's why I train every day. Every day is a new day that I know that I'm going to be thrown at loads of different curveballs. There's going to be so many spiritual forces flying around that I might not be aware of, that you might not be aware of. You just got to protect yourself at all times. That's why I say I train and stay strong, and I protect my energy. I don't engage in low vibrational activities. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do any of that. Don't hang around low vibrational people. Keep to myself. I don't engage in too much conversation with people on the street. Listen, I'm here for me and mine. That's what it's about. Like, at the end of the day, no one really cares about you. Your neighbor that's smiling and this and that at you, nah. So protect your energy as if your life depending on it. Be selfish with your energy, I've written here. Don't give it so freely. So people love to call phones and take your energy. I'm fortunate to be in a position that my phone doesn't really ring that much. And if it does ring, I'm under no obligation to answer it. So yeah, I hope that gives some ideas. I think absolutely you should be selfish with your energy, especially when as your energy increases, you're going to find more people reaching out to you, more people wanting to be around you, more people calling your phone, more people asking for favors. Although I'm actually moving houses recently, very soon, but I don't allow people to get too close to me, because when they get too close to me, they want too much. Yeah, I hope you learned something. Let's go.